I don't know where to reach that is screenshot in a society that the interest of the populace will be taken. We have
Hello, morning to you.
It's more. People are telling us it's like the red money. Only say that only INEC sent. He will tell us that and it's not giving INEC free money.
good morning.
Good morning.
And I'm saying so the need for there was due to do the translation. They changed some house. So people design that I know it's going to report that. They didn't say,
hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Statement. And you are that okay, these are the facts.
Network that are before the results can reflect on.
If you know that these are things, you are just it's something to take on it.
Thank you so much for calling. It's a bit of a disruption with the or good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I have forgotten that you said nepotism is put because the report all in the government cannot do anything. So he is suspended beyond 2030.
So, hello.
I believe you are listening to me. Though going by his statement, dashing people's hope. Read about the fraudsters that will tell you that thing they will increase fuel price. Can Saudi Arabia because they are waiting for this.
I'm on your radio. Good morning. Hello. Okay. I don't know if this is from our end. Welcome.
If you pays, we get at the end of the day, they will use maybe another function, and they decided to use like one of the laws said assembly or your mandate is assembly will carry it out and they will except we do
down the volume on your radio. That you turn down the volume on your radio. Hear me, the listeners do not understand. Hello.
Yeah, your constitution
Good morning. Election because they are not on the side of leaders. The only way are corrupt, free, fair, credible elections. You please turn down the volume on your radio when you're from.
hello, ladies and this morning, we not any call it. It happened. I believe me, there was no corruption. Somebody pointing finger credible. It is small talk. The only one person that the king and God says no key. Did it what the
Good morning. Cool, and I'm calling from the Gulf War. The tension bit for this because of the object today. No, so we had governance. That is sage.
This is Gege Joshua. Answer me, of course. Right. Real and government. Federal government and the giving the US information agree with the US on so careful.
Alright, let's read messages for the lecture. The number of security personnel deployed from one location or the other election in a small place like Abuja. This money made from the crude because of high crude price election. John Bernard Oivect, but they have the resources. The elections will not be perfect. Well, friends, if you're asking for honesty, so that you can tell me why this is. A few more messages, I'll take phone calls. Hope the Nigerian government ever prepared for. But something to put on is hello. Good morning.
I want to call you to go.
Alright.
The day of Tuesday that in Nigeria today you have it. Like some people are making Nigeria believe that we divided our loans for that election. Anything short of 30 people. My problem is that millions of naira. Does it mean that part of this money? I knew there is okay. How many percent with the solid network work? That's even if the 20% work do man. Forget about it. They're always going to do everything because even if there's no free of election, there's intimidating people on that free election. What are the laws?
Call back. Hello. Hello.
good morning. This very international crude in the opposite. The strength, the value of naira concerning people that are saying you are calling me good, is it not corruption? How will people have confidence in this kind of thing?
All right. Hello. Seems confidence. It's too early to hear. While those who want to protest against the acts of religion to torment citizens, enough would mean wuru to the answer. Send in your message from. All right. Thank you. Mercy. I really don't know what's going on with the connection to readjust itself. Good morning. Election will be transparent, free and fair. Electronic transmission or paper backup to key into. Noah from Ugondo, leadership of the APC, things may not come up due to the suffering. Happy New Month to you. Happy New Month to yourself. Issue 73 or 7 rise to about $100 per barrel. went up. There are many instances importing refined product in functional refineries, and I'm explaining for the sake of all refineries. Now that crude, we would also have revenue from, so we'll be able to sell PMS, we'll be able to sell. Right now we have crude back loans to pay, which revenue, we put that revenue back into gross incompetence, if you ask me.
Quite alright, but during the days of PDP, we don't wanted to hear. Thank you.
You should remove subsidies, but okay.
You see it now, network at that day. She said that they're trying to send credit to someone. I said, the mainland FM, every month, if this is not working, have fight. Even if they're going to scatter the place, it will work for you not there. But he ain't doing all this nonsense. That is it.
Is Sage Babalola. We have 2 Iran, US, petrol myself, or as high as the multi-layered problems that we have reflects. So like this one, we never know when a disruption would happen away from us, even though we have a connection. Ready for the election, they're going to conduct a mock, and because as much on that kind of technology that not reflect until they get to a clinic hands to make sure things run smoothly, saying that it will not be 100% perfect. Let's get your thoughts. 091.
Good morning. How the network is in Nigeria.
Yes.
But he just said they will not trust him. Even if it's going to be negative, because that is the prodigal son. That we have the relatives and we have finished products. We will be making money. Go up and you are just for what we have done to Nigeria.
If that and I love that 40% telling us that, which means in the same meeting, that they will not tolerate this rigging comes from. Tell them that then. Yeah, so, but he has never said that. He just said thank you.
All right. Yes.
You see, when we said it is possible, what if we have almost a year, start with a step. If where there is engaging officer, send this thing now. There's no way, and let them work towards it for the rest, and then inspectors. It is because we don't have. So these are the always sector. That is what.
We cannot hear you, and hence is trying to play mind games. But as it relates to crude oil prices, have taken because of the weaponization. You are caught, you'll be treated like a coup plot.
You see, to me, understand that as at now, what they don't behave like a voters buying. Look about their human being like us. The petroleum product, especially the chief executive of NFP, let him tell your temperature on the Nigeria concerning our refinery. So what is it?
Is as a result of Nigerians in other plans here. Because if no matter not taking all the will happen in 2023 that we demand step aside, it usually the repeat people we are the one to correct all the money they don't even want to do itself the country next year. Whether but we will help Nigeria to an extent. It can never work. They don't continue to bless this country.
All right. You believe the explanation is 100% perfect. Is it not indirectly curious, right? I just want us to have this conversation. Perfect. And what is perfect? I want us to talk objectively about expecting perfect election before it's a credible election. Finally, it's unfortunate if the government had done the need. I can tell you for free that all we are enjoying should start this phone call. Hello. Radio, good morning. What's your name? All right.
I want to say what people want. They like the last man. The only answers we elect in Nigeria country. You may have democratic government by in getting you.
Thank you for calling your Bluetooth.
I want to say something about the election. We are in the election in Nigeria because of, and I have not said anything about that. Iran, what is going to do about what is going to say? There is no way, because we know that when one is stand there, they are telling him today that we have this right.
Messages before we have to step out of to have remained on the same spot for so many years. Crude supply, he called petroleum on INEC and we have challenges so we can jointly through the process and let Nigerians free and fair election because they do not trust change until the masses produce. The election in Abuja speaks of all that. Again, it is alleged that Iran's templates, but you said lifetime president what should be in the constitution and what should more than 2 terms. It's a constitution fiat. That's the point that I was making, and more like extreme of countries that